Good day, everybody. Thank you for being here with me today on January 2nd, 2025. Welcome back, and thank you so much to everyone who is returning, and to anyone who is new, warm welcome. I'm Kathy. I'm so happy that you all are here. I would like to start with the hope that everyone had a safe, happy New Year's holiday with time for crochet, knitting, and grow. I hope all that the very best, everyone. How exciting that we are in a fresh new year with all of its new possibilities. Let's all grab our cup and settle in for a bit of a visit. If you are a person who loves yarn, loves to knit, loves crochet, or any of those three, I'm so happy that you're here. And let me just take a pause to show you my cup. This is one of my gifts from this year. So I just thought I would show you what this one says. First off, I would like to share a bit about my beginning of the year traditions. There is something that I do and something that I don't do at the beginning of each year. What I do is I choose guiding words of the year. Those are words that I print out and I post beside me at my craft table. Ones that I look at often during the year to help me know if I'm on course when I'm deciding whether to do something or not. Last year's words for me were share and simplify. For this year, I changed my guiding words at the last moment. At first, I was going to use the word balance, and last Friday, I decided on other words instead. My words for 2025 are learn, create, and grow. Interestingly, I'm not a New Year's resolution kind of girl, and I don't really do well with hard and fast goals. They don't stick for me, and then I feel badly about myself when I cannot stay the course. Instead, I decide on some loose plans or ideas and see where they go. I can bite off small goals and meet those. That works well for me. It is the big goals and resolutions where I stumble and always have. So I've learned that loose yearly plans that change along the way, they suit my relaxed nature. So for 2025, here are some of my ideas so far. First of all, the Something New Make Along. That will be a monthly event here. I hope to add in small twists along the way so that it will stay interesting, fun, and fresh. This Monday, January 6th, will be the slideshow for those who participated last month. I draw for a small gift for one of the participants, and details about this next month's make-along. In 2025, please send me emails about what you might like in videos. This is one of my ideas for the coming year. So please do send emails to me. I have signed up for a few courses, and it will be interesting to see what I will learn from them this year. I will continue to share with you about events that I'm following, and you could look on my homepage to see a little section where it links to people that I am following if you're interested to jump in and join along. Of course, there will be yarn. I hope to buy exciting yarn that's new to me, or exciting to me anyway, not as much of the same old same that I've already got in my stash. And if I do have to buy something that is in my stash, it will be specifically in amounts that I need to complete a project, to top up what I already have, or because it is one that I use constantly and is on an unmissable sale price. So those are my guidelines for that. Oh, and I will read the requirements for Stash Down 2025. I might try to jump on board for that, and I'm still thinking about that one. Not sure. Keeping a daily journal. I don't have the book right here. It's over on another side, part of the room right now. Last year, I kept one until the end of April. It didn't work out for me in 2024. Wondering if keeping a weekly log might work out better for me. Same thing for Ravelry projects. I entered a number of my projects in Ravelry, but not all of them. Maybe this year I can keep up with those things more faithfully. I can try and see how it goes. And the last thing, I will be making fewer items to donate. Those items will be ones that aren't made quite as quickly. Projects of various skill levels in both knitting and crochet, where I can challenge myself while creating and perhaps learn something while making. So that's my goal, not my goal, my plan with that is to try things that challenge rather than going for quantity. Yeah. So I wish all of you the most wonderful knitting and crochet year. And if you have ideas, things that you would like to see happen at Yarn with Heart, please send me an email. I would love to hear from you, what you would like, what you'd want more of, what you would like to see less of too. I hope that you enjoy all that 2025 has in store for you. The year will have many yarn adventures for all of us, and I'm sure we will have much to share with each other here along the way. So this week I would like to share about some of the new to me yarn that I purchased during Black Friday sales. Just a little bit of yarn, not too much. I ordered most of this during November together with the mystery bags. I was saving these few until after the flurry of Advents was finished so that I could really enjoy the experience of sharing about these with you here. Again, this is yarn from Aberdeens Wool. It was tucked in with my mystery bags that were opened here during December. So the first I think to show would be this, I think it's called Sheepsies. This one is stone washed minerals yarn, and this first one is in the color Sapphire Serenade. It is color 903, and it's 50 grams. It's 78% cotton, 22% acrylic, 130 meters. It's sport weight and takes a 3.5 millimeter hook or needles. These are all the same stats because they're all stone washed. I also got one in the color turquoise and a third one in the color Amazonite. So I'm hoping that the three will go together well. And this is a new yarn for me to work with, so I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, so that's the first of my new yarns for 2025. New to me. I'm sure there's other people who've worked with these. The other is Comfort Sock, and it's by Barocco. I got 3 of these in black, red, and white. And again, it takes a 3mm. It is 100 gram, 447 yards, and the yarn is made of, give me a second. Well, it says it's made in Turkey. Oh, 50% superfine nylon, 50% superfine acrylic. So those ones were the other ones that I got that were tucked in with the mystery bags. Now, of course, this is sock yarn that I might need later in the year for a make-along that Diane from My Pink Bathtub and Alice from Socksy Nana Alice are starting this January. The 2 of them will be hosting a monthly event, and I plan to participate in this make-along once per season. If all goes to plan, I will make a total of 4 pairs of socks in 2025, which will be a big step for me because so far I have crocheted 1 pair of socks. That was a small child's pair of socks, and I knit 1 mini sock ornament. So I am definitely a new girl when it comes to the whole sock making adventure. Now, I'm really looking forward to yarn purchases in 2025, finding new to me yarns that I've never used before. Oh, and of course, occasionally mystery bags too. I probably will purchase mystery ones for special times, a treat for myself now and then. And those mysteries are a nice way for me to get something new for me and also something to tuck away for sharing in gifts for all of you. Those are the ones that I will like to include with gifts and presents for the giveaways on the channel. So now let's look at what I've been working on this week. One exciting thing, I have started a blanket, and this one has been in my queue for a long time. I was a bit nervous to give it a try. It is a baby blanket using mosaic overlay. It is called the ABC Rainbow Blanket. It's by Lynette Kosar from Lavender Cottage, and this pattern is available for purchase on Ravelry. I use a 4mm hook and Cambridge Fibers Advent yarn. This is some yarn that I've gotten some from the 2024 Advent from Cambridge Fibers, and I got more from their 2025 Advent as well. Now the lighter color yarn, I'm using Grundle Big Lisa Premium in color number 70. I don't remember the color name, but it is an off-white color. So those are the 2 that I'm using. So far, I've done 41 rows. This is the look of the back of the blanket. The way that I'm doing it, there are these little pockets here, but I don't mind that. I think it still looks kind of nice to have the striping on the back. And then, of course, you can almost see the way that the letters are visible on the back as well. So I kind of like that as well. So it's interesting the way that this process is working. It's not complicated stitches. It's, yeah, it's been fun to work. The instructions in the pattern are very clear, easy to follow. With all the detailed instructions in the pattern, I feel pretty confident doing it, even though this is my first mosaic blanket. It does need some careful counting, and I have occasionally had to pull back some stitches. Now, it could look intimidating if you see all of these, but I'm going to enclose those in the border at the end, so I won't have all these ends to weave in. So I'm really having fun with this. Yeah. So next week I'll show you progress on that one. And I do have one finished item. This is a dishcloth that I made for the Wednesday Wipeout Make-Along. This is by Laura. The Make-Along is by Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. We've now started the spring ones, and this one is called Tulips. I'm using 4.5 millimeter hook when making all of my dishcloths, and the yarn I used was Bernat Handicrafter in the color White Sky, which is interesting because this is a green. I hope it's showing up green on the video. It's not really a blue sky, it is green. And also Hot Purple, that one is a Bernat Handicrafter. The other yarns are Premier Home Cotton in the color Guava and purple Fruity Speckle. You can watch Laura's Wednesday video to see the slideshow and find out what the dishcloth is for next week. To participate, the book we are all using is called A Year of Dishcloths. It is published by Annie's Crochet and available at a variety of locations. I purchased my book from Amazon Canada. And speaking of make-alongs, thank you so much to everyone who has sent me pictures for the Something New make-along. If you sent me an email and did not get a reply, please send your email again. I have replied as soon as I saw your email to me. The next slideshow will be coming this Monday on January 6th, and on that video will be all the fun details about the make-along, how to join the fun for next month. One of the books that I bought during Black Friday is called The Little Spark, 30 Ways to Ignite Your Creativity by Carrie Bloomston. And at the end of my videos, I will try to share one of Carrie's concepts or a quote from this book each week, in case it might encourage us along the way. Chapter 1 in this book is called Just Start, and Carrie says that starting is often the hardest part for some creative people. She ends the chapter by suggesting baby steps, doing a little bit each day. I agree that this works and has been very helpful. It is how I'm approaching the mosaic baby blanket, that ABC blanket, a few rows at a time, small bites of something new to just dip into it. It will be difficult to wait until next week to see what Carrie's idea is for us next week. I will wait though, so we can discover it together. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon on Monday, January 6th. Until then, enjoy your crochet, enjoy your knitting, and I hope to see you at the slideshow.